All right, good morning, good morning. Let me share this. There's like
Life
a
is
commercial. Hold on. All right, live. Go live. I must put my chart in a different spot every day. All right, cool. Good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday, September 21st. Let me put this in the group. Bill is so funny. Good morning. All right, so we're going to break down the chart in a second. Just sending out the YouTube link. Oh, no. One second. This is going to have to wait. Whatever Randy wants to do. All right. Hey, what's up, you conquer? I wonder if it saves. Oh, yeah, it saves that you're the moderator. That's awesome. So I don't have to do it every day. Good morning, Sobo. All right, good morning. Hey, Mark. I hope you got somewhere. Like, that stuff sounds crazy that we were talking about yesterday. So, I don't know. But it's actually interesting because I got an email from NinjaTrader. So, awesome. Yeah, so can't you just wire though? Because I got an email from NinjaTrader saying that they also accept clients from India now under their brokerage, but the issue comes in is when you have to do a wire of the funds, that I guess it has to be from what was the word? I don't know, like a reputable bank, essentially. And I guess it's hard to do wires from a reputable bank in India. So that's where people start to have issues. Look at this bull flag here. I'm definitely excited about today. Even though it's FOMC this afternoon, I think we're going to get a nice move up. I don't know why. I was thinking about that yesterday. I just feel like they've been faking it to the downside a lot lately. But we've been having these nice runs. So I think we're going to continue moving up today. If we do, my target is 12,087. Clearly, we have to get through this level, which was tough yesterday as well, which is 1977, 11,977. I don't know why I keep leaving out like one number at the beginning. But yeah, so interesting that it seems like NinjaTrader is taking on clients outside of the US. I didn't know that was a thing, but it seems like it is a thing right now. But the issue comes in when some people from other countries are trying to put money into their account. It could be a slight issue. Yeah, so if you have more questions or you want more information, you can just email me here at boldbotllc@gmail.com, or you can go to my website, which is Bold Analysis LLC. Both of those things are also in my bio. So if you look at my TikTok profile, those are in my bio of my profile. Also, I linked my Instagram, which is the same username as here, which is boldbot_. And my YouTube is boldbot, 2 words. I go live on YouTube every single day, as well as TikTok from about 9:20 to 10:30. It's a little over an hour. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would think it's not 100. I thought we were thinking more like 50 or 75. Yeah. When did 100 come into play? Also, if you're on YouTube, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. I just ask that you guys show some love once per session. If you're on TikTok, if you tap the screen, it's really helpful. Just showing that the information that I'm giving for free every day is helpful and that you guys appreciate it, because I have thought about maybe taking this private and only giving the stream to my actual members instead of just the general public. So, okay, cool. All right, well, I think 75 would be okay. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the likes, guys. So yeah, so we're sitting in this area, kind of just bouncing around. The market's going to open in 7 minutes. So this is the chop zone for today. If you're new here, I have a different chop zone every single day. It's a proprietary zone that I come up with, and I give it to my members for ES, NQ, gold, and oil, as well as my LIS, which is this yellow dotted line in the middle here. So currently we're above the LIS and above the chop zone. So I'm only looking for longs. Also, the central pivot is also right here. Kind of everything is in the same area, because yesterday we had a royal choppy, crappy morning, and then it finally moved out. So, and it got great because range was 2 for 2 yesterday. So on my auto trading algorithm, the robot took 2 trades yesterday and it was green on both of them. So it took a long here because we were real choppy at the open. It took a long around 11:15. That played out and hit both targets. Then it took a short. I was out to lunch with some friends. It took a short at 1:45, and that hit both targets as well, and that hit both targets immediately. So on the week now, the auto trading algorithm is 5 for 5, and on the month of September, it is 14 of 16. So I know some people like to hear those statistics. Just want to put those out there. And again, so you turn it on at night and you don't do anything else. It gets you in the trade, it gets you out of the trade, it moves your stop loss. So yeah, not really sure. This is the one being used every single day. So you conquer. I'm going to need you to know this stuff if you are the moderator. Range, the blue box, is the one being used by every person in my group every single day. So you can just email me for more information at boldbotllc@gmail.com. Scalper is being tested and trend is being tested. Range, the blue box, is active every single day since last August, September. Since September of 2021, we've been running this every single day. It was about 90% profitable last year, and it's 87% profitable this year. So Suncat, just email me and... Okay, so if you understand that, then I need you to know that's the only one we're using. Yeah, so we'll see. No Sesame Street. Got it. So we're rejecting from that level the 11,977. See at the open if we can push above that. If we can, it's pretty smooth. 12,013. I don't know if that's really...
Order filled.
I need to squish this more. Once the market opens, I'll show you guys Scalper. This 88's a little interesting. But it's so close, and look, we've already hit it. This is the Nasdaq in the futures market. Good morning, Island King. Good morning, Lee. Yep, so the market opens in 3 minutes. If you have questions, feel free to send them over. I go live every single day from about 9:15 to 10:30. I have a few charts off to the side that are in testing, and then I have this in front of you, range, which is live, but it doesn't actually trade until a little later. That's why I show you the other setups in the meantime, just to have something fun to watch. What's today? Wednesday. I don't think I have. Yes, virus. It's definitely going to be wild today. Hey, guys. You're new here. Well, welcome. Again, I go live every day, focused on the futures market, mainly focused on the Nasdaq. Yep. But my auto trading algorithm does trade any futures product. It can also trade stocks if you link your TD Ameritrade account. But mainly everyone in my group trades futures, ES, NQ, gold, oil. I do both, David. I have a manual alert group, and then I have the Algo group.
Order filled.
The manual alerts are from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day, and they cover ES, NQ, gold, and oil. So it's always those four that I'm typically focused on, but NQ is my favorite. And that's the one that I feel like I know the best and that I'm the most comfortable with. So this is the scalper that I've been testing it for about 2 weeks now. I think I have both directions on this one, or did I choose one? I have shorts on. I might actually want to change that to longs. I feel like today we might get a push before the announcement.
Order filled.
And this one doesn't start until 9:30, so let me switch
Order
it
filled.
to longs. Oops, 9:30.
Order filled.
And let me turn this down because this is going to be annoyingly loud. All right. All right, the market's open. We're pulling back to the zone. Here we go. I'd love to see a bounce here and then a push through 11,977, which is exactly what we talked about before. This typically happens pulling back to our chop zone. Our chop zone is a super, super important zone every day. Most of my members utilize it. And this happens mostly every day where it pulls right back to the zone and then leaves. And I also discuss this too a lot on the lives. NQ loves to fake out at the open. Like it loves to act like it's like right now. It loves to act like it's going down, but it will probably turn around and go up. And it could go down. It could go back into the chop zone, maybe to this 951, but typically it does this in the first minute or two where it loves to fake people out of the wrong direction. So no longs here yet in this one. ES is in a trade, but it's red. ES is in a short. Yeah, that's not the go. ES. Actually, I might change ES to shorts only too. I mean to longs only. Yes, NQ is the Nasdaq on the futures market. Correct. All right, so it's still just hanging out in between this 58 and 77. We got to push through the 77 to take a long. There's nothing to do while it bounces around here. No, I don't run the algo at night, Eamon. It runs, like I said yesterday, it runs for 5 to 6 hours during the US market trading day, and that's it. We were 2 for 2 yesterday, made $1,050 just by pushing one button on one algo. I paid $20 in fees and commissions, and that's it. What did Carl say? Oh, why does that look like Carl in the group? What are we talking about? This is NinjaTrader. So it's a desktop platform. NinjaTrader. Yep, sure thing. If you want more info, you can email me. My admin will get back to you. We're pulling into the chop zone now. There's nothing to do here. Hey, Bill. If you guys appreciate the stream and the information, please tap the screen or give a thumbs up. So this one still hasn't taken any trades. I have it on long only, so we'll see what transpires there. This is NinjaTrader. So I also use NinjaTrader as my broker. You don't have to. They work with some other brokers as well. They work with Interactive Brokers, GFF Broker, anyone that pretty much can hook up MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5. You can also use it on a funded account, so like Lilu or UProfit or whatever those other ones are. Big Texas. I thought you already followed me. Yeah, NinjaTrader, not Ninja Broker. NinjaTrader is my broker. NinjaTrader. Always, Carl. Nowhere. Robinhood is shit. Shit. Trend is green, 500 overnight. It's in a short right now. I'll show you that really quickly since Scalper's not doing anything. Target is essentially the LIS. Yeah, NinjaTrader. But this setup is, I turned it on at like 11 p.m. There we go. Target here is 11,938. There we go. So that hit target. So now this is green. $555 on the night. It had one loss. And it had 11 wins. 92% overnight for $600. So then you have to pay $50 in fees. Well, maybe more like 60. No, it doesn't work on any options. That's a good question. Oh, my scalper's in a long. Let's see what happens here. Look at that bounce off of the LIS. Let's see if we can move this up. So this is the first trade on the scalper. I started setting it to start at 9:30 instead of like a whole overnight thing. So that's what I did. All right, it hit 200 in profit, so it automatically moved my stop loss up. Again, this is all done for me. You see how that trend took profit right before this run? So that was good. All right, so it hit the offset and it took profit for $75. LIS stands for line in the sand. It's a proprietary level that I teach my students how to find. But I also give people that aren't my students in my group, I give them the LIS every single day for ES, NQ, gold, and oil. I can show you here. So this is Slack. So I give the LIS every day. This was at 7 a.m. And then the chop zone is given every day as well for all four of those products. The only thing I trade is futures. I don't trade anything else, just futures. So this is what has happened so far. The market opened, it rejected from up here, it came back to the chop zone, it kind of bounced around, and then it dropped into the chop zone, went right to this LIS, and now pulled back up. But we're in the middle of the chop zone, so still kind of just hanging out. Only futures. If you want to join or more information, just email me here. buldbotllc@gmail.com. It's also in my bio. Or you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram and direct message me. I can get you more information that way. Yeah, so the minimum amount in your account that you need to have to trade futures or use the algorithm is $2,000. If you're manually trading, some people start with as little as 1,000, but I always recommend at least 2,000. But if you're taking one contract, like one micro, it's only going to cost you like $100. And you're not risking that whole $100. You just have to have that in your account to take the trade. Like NinjaTrader will say you can have as little as $400 in your account, but I think that's kind of silly to think that. Thanks. I know I got them done the other day. I needed them done so bad. The lighting in here is not ideal, but yeah. I needed them so bad. And last time I went, he made my nails square, but I like them round. And I was like, I didn't want to be rude and say anything, so I didn't. Oh, we're in another long here on the Scalper. So I didn't say anything, and then I was not happy the whole time, like during those 3 weeks that I had square nails. No more blue. The navy is gone. I usually don't do deeper colors until it's like winter, but I was kind of feeling navy last time I was there. But now I'm very happy to be back to just like skin tone, blush, whatever you want to call it. Because, Island, you need to have enough money in your account to have like room for cushion. So I'm saying if you're trading one micro manually, $1,000 is fine. But most people in my group are using range, which has 2 targets, so you have to at least take 2 contracts. So you start with 2 contracts, you're risking $200. If you have a $2,000 account, that's 10% of your account. That's a big chunk. So that's why I say to do that. And you can get your money out whenever you want. Like NinjaTrader allows you to do an ACH transfer whenever you want, and your money's in your bank account the next day. There's no holding period with futures. There's no time that the money needs to settle. That's not a thing. We're in another long here on the Scalper. Yep, so if you want more info on the bot, it's right here. You can just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram and message me there, boldbot1_. If somebody direct messages you out of nowhere, it's probably someone trying to act like they're me and scam you. So please be aware that there are people trying to impersonate me. They're using my same picture and they are stealing my videos from TikTok and Instagram, and they're trying to pose as me and then talk to people about crypto. So please be highly aware of stuff like that and try not to fall into their trap. I will never randomly DM you. If you obviously message me first and you want more information, I'm going to ask you for your email address because it's easiest to get you all the information you need by sending you an email of the things that are required to start the algorithm. So it just had a loss there. Still green, $55 so far. We'll see if we can get something going on the long here. So this is called intraday trading. We get in and out all throughout the day. Like I don't hold overnight. I don't hold over the weekend. I get in and out. They're just scalps, essentially. I do have some setups that take a bit longer. Like yesterday on range, it took maybe about a half an hour to hit both targets. But yeah, I also teach. So if you're new and you want to learn how to actually break down the charts like I do, I can teach you that too. So let's go back to the higher time frame chart, this 20 minute. We're just coming back out of the chop zone here. We had a great student session last night. I did a student call with all of my students. You can, but this trade's for you. So I think it might be a little confusing, but this system that I'm showing you automatically trades for you. So you don't need to trade from your phone. You turn it on at night and then it trades for you. You just push one button to turn it on and then it will do everything else. No, there's no buying power in futures. That's another thing. See, and this is what I want people to learn. Like futures are so much better than options and stocks. There is no, so as soon as you're out of a trade, everything is cash again. So like I lost $50. Okay, so now my balance is obviously like lower $50. I'm red $15 on this so far, but no, everything is cash as soon as you're out. Look at this double bottom though. Perfect. Perfect. Everything is cash as soon as you're out of a trade. Yes, this is my auto trading algorithm or robot, whatever you want to call it. It trades for me. What's better than stocks? Futures, because you're not taxed at such a high rate. You don't need $25,000 to day trade. There's no PDT rule in futures. ES is in a long. This is, so it doesn't matter if I tell you the name of my software. You won't be able to find it unless I give it to you because I'm a vendor with NinjaTrader. But you have to use NinjaTrader. And again, yes, I developed it. I have about 6 of them. I don't know. So you have to use NinjaTrader. And within NinjaTrader, I send you the file as a NinjaTrader vendor, and then it trades for you. It's right here, guys. NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader. But if you just email me, all of this information is given to you in the informational email. All of this. All of these questions, what's the minimum needed, all that stuff, that's all given to you in the informational email. I'll show you what it looks like. So if you just email me right here, I will send you informational email. And I'll show you what that email looks like because it tells you everything you need to know to get started. Because you can't just get started today. You need an account with NinjaTrader. You need the NinjaTrader platform. You need to pay for market data, which is $12 a month. So within all of that, and there is a frequently asked question document. So yeah, you need to, so let's not make it seem like it costs $2,000. So it's, the minimum you need in your account is about $2,000. This is the informational email. So it takes you through everything. You need to apply for a NinjaTrader account. You need to fund the NinjaTrader account. You need to get the lease or the lifetime on NinjaTrader. You don't have to do a VPS. This is optional. Once your funds have appeared, then you pay for the market data, which is $12 a month. Then you sign up for my service. So there are several steps that need to be taken before you can actually join the service, if that's what you want to do. Thanks, Michael. And if you want the discounted link for the first month, stop, Jiren. We're in a long $220, $260 here. If you want the 50% off discount link, then you need to, I wonder if I should stay under the pivot. Then you need to email me because you won't get that otherwise. It's not on my website. It's nowhere else. It's only in that email. It's futures, not features. The difference between futures and stocks, I was just kind of going over that. You don't need a $25,000, there's no PDT rule, so you don't need $25,000 in your account. You can start with as little as $1,000 to $2,000. With futures, you are taxed at a much more favorable rate than day trading stocks. So they give you a 60-40 split with a long-term and short-term capital gains. All right, 490, 500 on this long. Also, you can trade as much as you want. There's no rules. The futures market is open 23 hours a day, where the stock market's only open 8 hours a day. Everything is cash. There's no settle time. So as soon as you put the money in your account, you can use it to trade. As soon as you take a trade and get out of a trade, your money is cash. Awesome. Yep. If you just email me, all of the information is in there. Also, if you check out my YouTube has all of this information. I stream every single day. I record every single stream. I break down the market every single day. We're green 600 on this long. So this is the one where I was red $15 a minute ago. Now it's green 600. Well, it could be more. I haven't gotten out of the trade yet. This is the stop loss. I can move it up if I want to. I don't have to. It will take me out as soon as it crosses these double green lines here. So it's green 640 now. Robot, I am very trustable. I have 85 people in my group, and most of those people have been with me for 2.5 years. So that's why I'm saying do your homework. I'm not here to prove anything to anyone. If you want to do your homework on me, then feel free. You'll see that I've been doing this for a really long time. I know what I'm talking about, and the people in my group are really happy. So again, go to my YouTube, see all my live recorded videos that are fully unedited. So I don't know. This is not a stock. This is the Nasdaq. It seemed like I thought you were in the conversation already, but maybe you're somebody else. So I only trade futures. All right, so we got taken out of that trade. I'm now green $520 on this setup for the day. This started at 9:30, so it's been less than 20 minutes. Guys, remember, I'm trading futures. I'm not trading stocks. I'm not trading options. I'm on the East Coast. I'm not going to tell you what state I'm in for security purposes. Thanks, Danny. Yeah, there you go, Guitar. There's one of my members right there. I post on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter every single day. The people in my group know what's up, so... Again, I don't have to prove anything to you. If you want to do your research, take however long you want. Some people will watch me for like months, and then they're like, I've been watching you for months. I'm ready to sign up. I'm like, okay. Some people trust me off the bat. Yes. Jiren's in the group. Danny's in the group. Kevin's been watching for forever. The software is NinjaTrader. So you have to use NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader. And that's all laid out if you email me. You, Kevin. That's who. Kevin just watches, and then he'll like all my stuff on Instagram, and then he shouts out all of my members. Annie's part of the group. Because TradingView doesn't have a fully automated system. That's why. People think it does, but it doesn't. NinjaTrader is the only NinjaTrader, and I also think TradeStation does, but my platform, like my stuff, is not on TradeStation. It's only on NinjaTrader. Because when I found my developer and we started working together, he was familiar working on NinjaTrader, so I didn't know anything about fully automated systems before that. Oh, okay, Sierra charts as well. There is no guarantee. Guitar Hero, I feel like this isn't for you, so you should probably just exit. Yeah, futures are the best. I don't have one for a while, Danny. That's what I'm saying. The target is 12088. There was one I was saying, I think it was 12,016. Yep. So again, so how much should you have in your account if you want to use the algorithm? The minimum is $2,000. Some people start with $2,000, some people start with $5,000, some people start with $30,000. It's all in what you're comfortable with and what you have to put in the account. But the minimum is $2,000. So the probability of profit is 86% so far this year. I can show you the breakdown. We only trade one strategy. It's one strategy we trade every day. These are the results on that one strategy for the entire year of 2022. January until September 8th. $35,000, 2 contracts per trade. There's 2 targets, TP1, TP2. It's 86.86% profitable. It's had 51 losing trades. It had 337 winning trades. It had 3 consecutive losses and 29 consecutive wins. If you want more info, again, you can just email me or you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram and DM me. It's all the same. Guys, trend is $700 in profit now. This has been running since last night. This is one of my other setups. This is green, $700 on the night. I'll show you real-time data. It's had 1 loss. This was since, I think I turned it on at like 11 p.m. last night. $655, 13 trades, 92%. And this is just since last night. Sometimes these dates are funky, but But yeah, it's had 1 loss, 13 wins. And this is only taking 1 contract. So on range, I always take 2, but on Scalper and trend, I'm only running 1. There's a whole bunch of transparency. I have losses all the time. 2,000 is the suggested starting amount. Yes. Ew, don't call me baby. Ugh. So that's also in the email, but the first month is $500, and then every month after is $1,000. So it's not cheap, but I think it's worth it, obviously, instead of my members. This is yesterday. So let me just give you an example. This is yesterday. We took 2 trades. I made $1,050 on 2 contracts. This was $525. This is $525. We are 5 for 5 on the week. I am $2,700 green on the week. And it's only Wednesday. Yeah, so you pick your sizing. Okay, guitar is just so annoying. I'm just... And then he's using that, like, picture. Kevin, you can't laugh at that. I'm going to mute you, too. Kevin, we're supposed to be keeping people online. This is NQ, the full contract. But a lot of people in my group trade micro. Yeah, so you can choose if you want to do micro or mini. You can't do minis unless you have at least $10,000 in your account. At least, like, you can, but my suggested sizing is that you don't. But yeah, I trade NQ. Several other people in my group trade NQ. Some of them trade micros. I can show you the results from yesterday, and that's where I can show you kind of the difference between people. So Andy made $905 yesterday. Justin made $206. Eric, $492. Roxanne, $350. So she has a bigger account. Trenton has a smaller account. He made $100. Lewis is doing a funded system. He made $560. So again, you can use it on a funded program. Bruce made $105. He has a smaller account. Thomas made $525. Roxanne, after the second trade, was up $700. Miguel made $255. Trenton, this was his updated after the second trade, $625. Julio made $524. Arun made $290. Vincio made $525. Dave made $105. Randy made $730. And then I think he had some micro stuff on the bottom. Sid made $875. So this was just yesterday of people posting their results in the group. So one contract of the NQ costs $1,000. Do you see how perfectly we'd not get in any of these longs on the move down? Like, I love this. No long, no long. But now we're back at the central pivot. See if we can bounce here and take another long. No, I don't trade the treasury note. Is that like... And I don't trade, is that like I don't trade bonds either. Like, people talk about ZB or ZN. I don't trade those. One of my buddies said something not too long ago. Yes. Using my algorithm is not free. Again, this is all in the email. If you just reach out, I will send you all of the details. But the first month is 50% off if you're a new member. So it's $1,000 for one contract. And per point, you make $20. Per tick is $5. So on one trade, one successful trade arranged, we make $525. And we've had 5 trades this week. And we're 505. Cool. You'll get all the information. I heard somebody in here the other day that said I forget what platform they're on, but it's only $500 for the NQ margin where they are. Again, I forget the broker, but that's cool. Yes. So I was always a TD Ameritrade person as well. I still have a TD Ameritrade account for all my long-term trades. It's so true. It's Tab, you're so right. I heard NinjaTrader margin. That's for ES. That's for ES, YM, RTY, not for NQ. NQ is $1,000. So then you're writing it wrong. Island King, you're writing it wrong. boldbotllc@gmail.com. Because the email is right here. Like my email address is right here. I'm not sure what to say. Boldbot LLC@gmail.com. Go slow. What is the average cost for a single trade? Yep, so just kind of went over that. Best way to learn for free, I would always say go on YouTube and just watch stuff. I have a bunch of material on YouTube. If you want to really learn and you want to actually pay for it, I would say hire a mentor. That's the way that I learned. I hired one guy and he was crap, and then I hired someone else and he was amazing. So this trade is guaranteed green since my stop loss is now in the green. This setup is $520 since 9:30 plus whatever happens here. All right, so now it's $595. But yeah, I'm finally live. I'll be getting with you all for the lot. Finally, Carter. Finally. Well, Brendan, I'm right here. Nasdaq is definitely a buy. Lots are too big. Not sure what that means. I'm only taking one contract. This is one lot. Oh, yeah. Trading. Oh, you might be talking about TD Ameritrade. Yeah, TD Ameritrade is so expensive. Number one, they charge you double the fees and commission that NinjaTrader or Trade-Evate will charge you just for the trade. Number two, they require you have like $15,000 for one contract of the NQ. It's insane. Yeah, this is just taking one. This is just one contract. So one contract, you have to have $1,000 in your account. Obviously, I don't suggest people take a mini with $1,000 in their account. But yes, it cost me $1,000 to take that trade. It does not take into consideration volume at different levels. Shot fam, I'm trying to read. I don't trade for people. My auto trading algorithm trades for you. This is the Nasdaq. I don't trade stocks, so I can't show you Amazon. Yeah, TD Ameritrade is horrible for futures. Because they don't care about futures because they make so much money in people trading options. So, yes, it obviously costs money. If you want the auto trading algorithm, it's $500 for the first month, and then it's $1,000 every month after. I'm not really sure the people that we're getting today. It's like there's a mixed bag. This is a NinjaTrader using my auto trading algorithm. This is the Scalper. This is range. This is what me and my members use every single day. But yeah, if you want more info, just email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com. It will answer all the questions that you might have. But yeah, this is range. This is the auto trading system that everyone in my group runs every single day. It's 5 for 5 on the week. It's 14 for 16 on the month. And it's 87% on the entire year. So it's pretty good. Kind of. Take your trash out. But that's a conversation we could have after the fact. But to do stocks, it has to be a TD Ameritrade account. Forex, you can do it on a NinjaTrader with the Algo. But mainly most people just do futures, so it's pretty much what most people in the group do. All right, we're finally back at the 77 level. See if we can move up. Right? Or every time I answer the same question again and again. Or every time I say futures. NinjaTrader. Yeah, it's right here. Who wants proof of that 87%? Like, y'all are crazy today. I don't know if it's like a Wednesday thing. I feel like Wednesday of last week is when I got annoyed and stopped streaming. There must be certain people on TikTok on Wednesdays that just want to get under my skin. This is bold range, only bold range, since January 2022 until September 8th, 2022. $35,000 on 2 contracts, 87%, 388 trades on the year, 3 consecutive losses. Yeah, I definitely get that it's new. But I think there are people that, like the other person said, have no intentions, which can be annoying. But whatever. Yes, exactly. Yep, exactly, Island King. And most people in my group, even with a small account, like I just showed you in the results, can make $100 on a day. So you make $100 a day, you're clearly profiting an extra 1,000 every month. But a lot of people in my group also trade with bigger sizing. So they're making 1,000, 2,000 a day. Like, it's nothing for them, which is crazy. That's awesome, J-Hub. Well, just email me and then I can send you the informational email and you can decide from there if this is something that you might want to do or not. Exactly. And on top of that, Island King, I give you my manual alerts. So on top of you getting a fully automated system, you also get manual alerts from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day. And you get my LIS every day, and you get the chop zones every day, which are money in themselves. This chop zone, you can't find it. This is mine, and nobody knows how to find it. And you have to be in the group to know it. And you're given it every day at 8 a.m. And you're given it for ES, NQ, gold, and oil. So you can also take random manual trades or trades out of the chop zones on your own. It's boldbotllc@gmail.com. Boldbotllc. Again, I go live every day. Yes, exactly, golf. Yep, you are correct. Exactly, Island. Perfect. See the proper email. This is 100% legal. I know, I feel like I got that question a lot at the beginning, but yes, it's 100% legal. It's also legal for people to trade for you. I just don't do that. This trades for you. It's a system that you put on your computer. This is how all of the big hedge funds and the big money managers, this is how they manage their millions of accounts that they have. They all use automated systems, all of them. Obviously, I'm sure mine is not as strong as theirs or as savvy, but mine work really well, and I'm really happy with the progress that we've made over the past 2.5 years. Justin just made $172 just using the LIS. He said, caught the bounce off the LIS, letting the algo take the wheel again today. Yeah, it's a normal question. I used to get it a lot. I haven't gotten it lately, so thanks for bringing that core memory back. All right, we're in another long here on the Scalper. Again, once this goes green $200, my stop loss down here will move itself into the green, so I have a guaranteed green trade. I don't have to be sitting here for this to happen. I could be sleeping, I could be going on a walk, I could be at Starbucks. Like, all of this is fully done for me. All I have to do is turn it on every night or in the morning when I wake up, and it will trade for me. $37,000 Island King. And that's with 2 contracts. Some people take 4. So you see here we're at $175. There it goes. So now it moved itself up. Again, my hands are here. It does it all on its own. Now this is guaranteed green. If it pulls back to this area, it will take me out. Or if it crosses these 2 lines, it will take it out there. I don't do stocks. This is just futures. If you want more info, you can email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com. So we're moving up here. This is the level that we can't seem to break, this 11,977. I can also, if I wanted to manually move this up higher, I can. You don't have to. It will take you out regardless. So now this trade is green, $425. You can see it right here. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure what this woman stuff is. The tax difference between long and shorts, there's nothing. There's no difference. Absolutely none. This setup is green, $600 before this trade this morning, so we might be at 1,000 after it. So it's $500 for the first month and then $1,000 every month after that. Again, Queen, you can just email me and it's all in the email. The discounted link is in the email. You cannot get it anywhere else. So you have to email me at some point if you want the discounted link or more information about the algo. Yep, NinjaTrader has to be used to use the algorithm. No, it could not work through Trade-of-8. All right, so it took profit on that trade. Now it's green, $865 on the day. I will show you. And this is just since... Thanks, you conquer. This is just since 9:30. $865, 7 trades, 71%. This is just since 9:30. So 40 minutes. The biggest loss was $95. The drawdown was $165. Futures are very similar. It's kind of hard to explain. I think they're more like stocks than they are options, but a future just means you're betting on the future of that contract. So there are futures for coffee, water, gold, oil, indices like the Nasdaq or the S&P 500, wheat, corn. Like when futures first started, it was to help these other markets like coffee and cattle and corn kind of like survive, because people would be betting to say, okay, I think, you know, coffee is going to be this price in a few months or whatever. And if you were not right, you would actually be taking whatever product it was from the supplier. So if somebody had a whole bunch of cattle and you were betting on cattle and you lost, they would literally deliver cattle to your front door. Just like with oil, they used to deliver oil barrels to people's houses. No joke. But things have changed, obviously, over the years. People don't actually want to own barrels of oil or a whole bunch of cattle. They just want to bet on it. So as long as you're out before the end of that contract, you will not be held responsible to take ownership of all that stuff. So that's kind of confusing and a tangent. But the point being, you are simply betting on something where you think it's going to be at the end of that contract. This contract of the Nasdaq is December, but I'm not betting on where it's going to be in December. I'm simply trading the Nasdaq on the 20-minute, 15-minute chart every single day for day trades. So I'm just looking for trades that I can get in and out of. And you can do that as many times as you want in the futures market without any PDT rules. No government kind of regulating how many trades you can take with a $400 account. Whereas in stocks, it's much more regulated. So again, this contract for the NQ expires in December, but that doesn't mean anything to me because I'm getting in and out every single day. The algo is $500 for the first month, and it's $1,000 every month after that. If you want more info, you can email me right here. If you appreciate the stream and the information, please give me a thumbs up or tap the screen. I really appreciate it. Again, the Scalper's green, $865 just on longs only this morning for the past 40 minutes. Hey, Jamie. Thanks for the hearts, guys. I really appreciate it. So somebody, and they're probably not in the stream anymore, so it doesn't even matter. Just asked me how much the algo costs in Instagram, and that's fine. Also, again, if you're part of the Algo family, you're in the group, you also get manual alerts on ES, NQ, oil, and gold from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day. You're also given these chop zones every morning, which are super helpful. You're given the LIS level, which is this yellow line. If you, no, just tap the screen. Oh, untap. You can just leave. That's also an untap. Yes, this is fully automated. It's not in a trade right now, so, but when it is, I'll show you. It took this trade, and it took this trade, and it took this trade. Right? Exactly, golf. I was being dense for a second. I don't know why people stick around on a stream that they either, number one, don't enjoy, number two, don't believe, number three, like, don't have any interest in. I don't know. Yeah, so you can think that too, eMoney, or you can go to my YouTube and literally watch me for the last 2.5 years, show you that this is actually legit. You want one cow, Joe? Yep. Again, I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. I'm simply going live every day to show you that I know what I'm talking about and that I enjoy futures and that futures can be a better option than possibly stocks or better, yeah, or a better choice than options or stocks. But I'm not here to prove anything to you. I enjoy talking about my successful products. I enjoy breaking down the Nasdaq, and that's what I do every day for free. So if you enjoy that, you can join my lives. If you want to see if I'm legit and you want more information about me, then do some digging, do your own research, go to my YouTube, talk to some of my members who are live on this stream right now. Yep, if you want me to teach you, I also teach. You can go to my website. I have a digital mentorship or a one-on-one coaching. I've taught about 400 people over the last few years, no joke. And most of them are still with me today doing really, really well. So, I don't know. Yeah, so if you work a lot and you want a fully automated system, this is exactly why I created this. I didn't know anything about automated systems until my members asked me at the end of 2020 when people started going back to work. No, it's not a grid. Love it, golf. No, I don't need to scalp SPY because I scalp the Nasdaq. So it's literally the same thing. And that's what's so confusing is people think their one way of doing something is the only way. And I'm very open in saying if you prefer options, then good for you. If you prefer, taking a huge position in stocks, then good for you. Do what works for you. Again, I'm not here to convince you to do anything you don't want to do. I'm simply showing people on TikTok and on YouTube that futures can be a viable option for people that don't have $25,000 and for somebody that wants their money to be cash right away. They don't want to have a holding period. That's all. So, again, hey, Chad, how are you? Yeah, crypto is one of my members. Golf has been on the stream every single day. He's just saying that because that's probably what he does, and he thinks only successful people scalp the SPY. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of successful people that scalp the SPY. And there's also a lot of successful people that just buy and hold stocks. Like, there are different strokes for different folks, and that's cool. But I know a lot of people that make a whole bunch of money just trading futures. Like Kenny. Kenny made $222,000 last week. And I taught him everything he knows. So, if you guys know Kenny, you know Kenny. This was last Friday. $222,000 on the week. And he was 100% on his trades. I taught him everything he knows. So. They are, Carter. They're trying me so bad. It's okay though. I'm here for it. So I got my moderator. Carter, I'm about to make you one too. Does it adjust itself all day? Not really sure what that means, but if the parameters are hit to trigger a trade, it will trigger a trade. There are certain times that it can trade and other times that it won't. So in the settings, you say, the settings that I give you, it says, okay, well, I want this to trade, say, 9:30 to 10:30. It cannot take a trade after 10:30. So I don't know if that answers your question. This is bold range. This is the strategy that I run live every single day, as well as all of my members. It is 5 for 5 on the week. Yesterday, it took 2 trades. It took a long, we hit both targets. It took a short, we hit both targets. It is 5 for 5 on the week. It is 14 for 16 on the month. It took 2 trades the day before. Long, hit both targets. Long, hit both targets. It took 1 trade on Monday. So these 5 trades for this week, I'm already green $2,700 on the week. If you want to size up and make more, you can do that. I have some people that take 4 or 5 contracts per trade. No idea what LSTM is. Oh, yes. Let me tell you those. This is a 15-minute chart. Kenny needs to lend me some money. I don't use indicators. Kenny's the man. So one book, let me pull them up for you. Who did I send them to the other day? Oh, I keep forgetting. That was on Instagram. I think it's also under helpful info though. Yeah, because a bunch of people commented on it. Hold on one second. I'm finding it. I guess it's not under helpful info. One second. I'm switching to get you the info for the books. So to teach you, I have a digital mentorship that's $1,000 one-time fee. You also get 1 free month in the group for the manual alerts. And then I have a one-on-one coaching session, which is $2,500. All right, the books. Pinned. All right, Trading for a Living by Dr. Elder. I wonder if I could copy and paste this somewhere. I probably could. All right, oh gosh, why does it look like that? What? All right, these are the books that I recommend. Trading for a Living by Dr. Elder, Trading in the Zone, Mark Douglas, and Price Action Breakdown. And this is like a French guy, so it's hard to say. Laurent Demier? I don't know how to say his name. Well, Jamie, let's be honest. Kenny has like $100,000 account. Jamie, this is why I need to reel you in. Jamie. Because this happened last time. I got to keep you focused. Guys, the point is not, and that's why I don't really like showing Kenny's results, because this is what happens. People get this whole like FOMO and like this like glaze over their eyes. Kenny's results are not typical. Okay? There are people that can do really, really well. There's other people that just do mediocre. Like, and this isn't even mediocre. This is huge. Andy makes $1,000 every day and then goes to his job. And I taught him as well. So you don't have to be, like, when people shoot so high, like, they typically fail. And I don't want people to fail. I want people to start slow, really understand the markets, understand what they're doing, and then go from there. But Andy, I wonder if I should play his video. Would you guys like to hear that? So I had this, this student session last night, and Andy gave this clip, and so maybe I'll play it for you guys while we're in this long, because it really gives you a sense of like what normal people are like and what they do. Okay.
Hello, everybody. This is Andy, and I am happy to connect here virtually. Sorry I can't make the team call tonight, but I am at a conference in San Francisco. Lauren and I chatted, and she asked if I could say a couple things about my experience, so here we go. I've been part of Lauren's program for about 2.5 years, pretty much through COVID, and started out as wanting to have a way to change things up, come up with a little additional income. My wife was retiring from it being a teacher, so how do we subsidize that? And found Lauren in her program. I started in the mentorship, learned from scratch, didn't really know anything about all of this, and I was on YouTube, I was on websites, and Lauren's program taught me a lot about the basics that I needed to know to work within in the structure. So I can't recommend more what you learn from going through that. Now, why is that important? If you're paying attention to all the algos and what they do, this isn't a set it and forget it or an easy button kind of thing. I'm sorry. This is a set it or forget it. It's not an easy button, right? The algo is meant to set and forget, but it's not an easy button. You need to know what's going on. You need to know what you're setting yourself up for risk, for success, etc. And that's one of the things I didn't do at the beginning. I spent a lot of time analyzing, thinking, in and out, all over the place, and I had a paralysis from analysis. So, 2.5 years later now, and you can see my results that I post. I know exactly what I'm trying to accomplish. I need about $800 a day. I have my settings set to get me $900 if everything goes well. I do 3 contracts, 3 minis. My account is set to handle that. So I only need to get about 30 points. And with NQ, that's usually something pretty simple to do. Now, what I'm looking for is the zones from Lauren every day. So when I get up, I fire up the computer, I go in, and I plot from Slack what Lauren has posted for LIS and the top and bottom of the zone. Then I go back into the evening and see what's happened overnight. What's the trend? Where's the direction going? I compare that to where the zones are, and at the open, I'm prepared for what the market's going to do, and I let it happen for a few minutes. And 9 times out of 10, it's making a directional move that's in line with Lauren's zones. And if I can do that, then I take my long, take my short, I can get in and out really fast. And again, you see my posts that state that. So I've, again, it's like a college course, so I'm able to do that based on all the learning. I would highly recommend that you stay engaged, ask questions, plan, test, but learn. Don't just look for the easy button. And I guess that's all I have to say about that. So hopefully I can join one of these calls in person the next time. And feel free to DM me in the Slack group if you have any questions. But you're in good hands with Lauren. See you, bye.
All right. So that is so sweet. I was super thankful that Andy made that for the student session last night. So again, we had a student session last night for all the new students, and I wanted Andy to speak on the call, but he was in San Francisco, so he recorded something for me. Again, super appreciative. I'm hoping the next student session because I do this on a monthly basis, that we can have Kenny join and Kenny can talk. Yeah. So super, super nice, but it's a very honest depiction of his journey here with me in the last 2.5 years. Yeah, he joined me back in like April, May of 2020, and he's been with me ever since. It's not like he said, it's not all about the easy button. People that just try to rush and do it fail, and he did at the beginning. He did not take it seriously essentially for the first 1.5 years. 2022 he turned it around and he got really focused, and ever since then he's been killing it. He makes $1,000 a day easy, and the other day when we had some really big moves he made $4,000. So But he has a high-level executive job, just like you guys. He's very busy. He has a family. He has a wife. So he's not sitting at his computer trading all day. This is a 20-minute chart. So just be aware that there are people just like you that have day jobs, that have to leave the house, that have to attend meetings. He takes a trade in the morning and he's done. He turns on the algorithm and he's done. So, yeah, but, oversizing and overcomplicating things or just trying to rush to get that home run is what's going to hurt. Oh, we're not in this long, which is sad, but this was a nice move here. So he takes 3 contracts, which is $3,000 a trade. I wonder why ES hasn't been doing well. Guys, so this is green, $940 on the day now. $940 in an hour. It's not even an hour yet. $940, one contract. This costs $1,000 to take the trade, each trade that it's taking. The average win is $184. The average loss is $82. The biggest loss was $95. No, I use NinjaTrader. I am a licensed vendor through NinjaTrader where they utilize my algorithms and I lease them to people like you. No, it doesn't only trade longs. I have it turned on today to only trade longs. It takes longs and shorts. As you can see in the range from yesterday, we have a short right here. This was a long, this was a short. It takes both directions. Yep, so if you want more info, you can just email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com. Can you not see the whole chart? Sorry. All right. So I'm going to wrap it up soon. Nope, I don't work for a firm. I used to, and then I went on my own in 2020. This is all me. You can use interactive brokers. You can use GFF broker. You can use NinjaTrader. You can use, that's kind of it. You can reach out to NinjaTrader and ask them, like, whatever broker you would prefer to use, see if they work with NinjaTrader. I'm not sure. I know the ones that do work. Those are the ones that I just mentioned. Excuse me. Yeah, there's no other expectation core. I like people to be social in the group, but obviously people are busy, so that doesn't always happen. But yeah, there's no other expectation. All you have to do is turn it on each night, and that's it. Like, I'll show you essentially what I do at night. I come to my computer. This is range, and it doesn't start yet. So you can see there's nothing on my screen now. There's no blue box. I come to my computer after 6 p.m. and I push enable, and that's it. And then it's turned on, and it will trade for me in the following session. So, oh, we're in a long here. 10:30 can get a little hairy. We'll see if we can push this one up or not. It's 10:32. So again, I go live every single day from about 9:15 to 10:30. If you're new here, please follow so you can get notified when I go live. I will be live tomorrow. Again, I won't be live on Friday. This is typical. 10:30, this is so typical. I probably would have had it turned off by now. Sounds good. Waiting for someone else. How's it work? It does not work with Robinhood at all. So where are you a successful broker? That doesn't make any sense. Does your algo look for news? Nope, not at all. But we'll probably, I always tell people on FOMC days or when Powell's speaking to size down or to turn it off or to take it just into simulation. Does the algo turn off by itself? Yes. Jamie, you should know this. You used to use the algo. Yes, not only commodities, indices. currencies, you can do any of them. Good fighting off the haters today. Thanks, Danny. Great live. Peace and blessings. Thanks, tribe. You too. I used to work for Morgan. That's on my website. I think I have a bio. I used to have a bio. I feel like I had so much on there. Yes, it is set it and forget it. Click and go, I like to say. You turn it on and that's it. Thanks, Carter. Carter, I'll be talking to you soon. Guys, remember, I'll be live tomorrow morning, Thursday, but I will not be live on Friday. So I'm not really going to get into that because that would kind of go to the code of the algo. But if I teach you, it's very similar to what I teach. User, if you want to learn more, you can email me here about the auto trading algorithm or about more information about what I teach. Oh, gosh. Oh, these people today. I go live 9:15, around 9:15, 9:20 every single day. Yeah, just don't even, you just have to ignore the people that want to bid. Yep, so just email me. They say Friday is the end. The end of what? The world? Oh my God. What is happening in the chat right now? Sounds good, Carter. I'll be around. Fair. So I go live every day from about 9:15 to 10:30. If you guys want me to stay on, I'll stay on. I'm not really doing anything. I just usually get off around this time. If you guys still want to hang out, I'll hang out. You have to tap the screen, though. You have to tap the screen. You Conquer, thanks for all your help. You're the best. I really appreciate it because you don't have to do that. Yes. 2 o'clock today is the Fed end. No. Yeah, I typically do Island King. If you follow me on Instagram, I post like throughout my day. I usually leave the house by 11 a.m. Like I get off my streams at 10:30. I go take a shower or whatever, get dressed. I've already took a shower. This is just another choppiness. Where's the rectangle? Look at this. This is essentially going to be our range anyway. Thanks for the hearts. So yeah, I'll stay on for a little bit longer, maybe another 15 minutes or so. But yeah, I typically leave the house, go get some lunch, maybe go to a coffee shop. Oh, nice. Everything in total, I need $5,000 to join your course for a basic account. Yeah. So $2,000 for your account, $500 to join. So maybe not that much, unless you want to do a bigger account. Thanks, you Conquer. I appreciate it. Mark, I'm definitely not singing. Mark, you need to slow it down with the singing and speed it up with the process of your account because this has been like 6 months in the making. I actually don't even drink coffee, though. I have my green tea right here. Golf, you too. But no, we haven't talked specifically. All right, this isn't another long here. Again, I don't love the 10:30 time, but it is 10:37 now, so maybe we'll get a push. And we came all the way back down to the central pivot. So that makes me feel good. Let's see what happens. Joey, I broke down the play for the day when I first go live, so you got to be on the stream when I first go live. After that, it's all about the algo. And again, our day could pretty much be done. If you were using the algo and you were running the Scalper, you would have made $65 in less than an hour. All right, let's see if it can move up. Okay, well, I guess you don't need to then because you joined late. If you want to hear mine in the future, just join at 9:15. All right. So this is now down to $710. Again, it was like $965 at 1029. Let's look. Go to trades. So it's taken 10 trades, and before these two, which is 1030, 1032, it had, so yeah, this 1022 trade would have been my last. $940. Oh, I keep moving it. $940 in less than an hour. 935 to 1022. Nice. So I can't tell you what the algo is based on. I'd have to. No, I can't say that. I'll get banned. Oh, it's okay, unknown. It happens. I'll still be here. Yeah, that's actually a good question, Charlie. So in the scalper, something like this, it's actually dependent upon these lines. So it could be different. Like one loss was like $95, one was like $65. But on the range, it's a set amount. So I have certain algos that have a set amount for a stop loss and others that are based off of parameters in the background. So on the range algo, it's $100 per micro or $1,000 per mini. What does that have to do with anything? Yeah, but it depends on how many contracts you have, obviously, and if you're doing micros or minis. But some have a hard stop loss and some have dependent upon. So, again, I'm not really liking Scalper after, I think I have it written down. Best times, 9:30 to 10:30. I would literally stop this at 10:20 every day. And then I have like, after 3 to 4. 3 to 4 is good too. Yep, so I just answered the stop loss on the range. It's $100 per micro or $1,000 per mini. And that's a full loss. Obviously, it's not like the offset would be. And I don't know what that means. Oh, because of FOMC? Yeah. FOMC will always rock the markets, but 10:30 is usually a yucky time to trade. Like, I know that sounds real juvenile, but it's just funky. I think that's when the Eastern European markets close, like Finland and stuff like that. I always kind of assumed that before. I don't really know for sure, but I really think it is. Yeah, and on Friday it's going to be even worse with Powell. It's a Friday, Powell speaking, so. All right, well, I'm going to wrap it up here. It's 10:40. Oh, Bill said, great stream today. It made my commute easier this morning. So happy. Yay! Michael's up 2K today. Yay! Because he's one of my students and he's listening. Student success. All right, guys, have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. All right, YouTube, I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow.